Hello. Right, this is on New Farmer, and this is me. I'm going to literally pretend that I'm an asset stripper right now. This is, yeah, I'm going to show the difference. So we are literally going to go and sell every single thing. This is going to take only a couple of minutes, but this is just us showing yeah. And we're only going to we're not going to sell it at the best either. And yes, everything is also damaged, so I'm not going to get an awful lot, but this is... It's nice to see someone do second-hand equipment actually in the ones that you're actually getting, because these are pretty much worthless like second-hand equipment. Ooh, that's sacrilege. Wow, very. Ooh, a lot of these are well under half price. Right, smashing. Now then, let's do the same to the farmyards. Sell everything. This is just so you can see literally how well you've done. Wow, some of these field prices are amazing. I love this. Only released today, as far as I'm aware. Now, where is the actual farmyard? Because it's not going to let me do that because of placeables. Okay, it is. Oh. Seriously? Okay, that's interesting. Right, let's just... Oh wow, it let you sell with placeables on. Well, that is different. Wow, I've never known that before in a map. It usually says you can't sell it because of placeables. Well, let me buy it back with the... Now, I like that. Does that mean if I come on, start from scratch, I can actually buy that for that? Because I have a cunning plan coming to mind if that is the case. Now then, let's... Wow. Ah, okay. We just... Oh, we do own that. Okay. Not everything can be sold then. That's amazing. Let's see what can. This is only... I'm not doing this. This is just me showing you how generous the map maker is. Some buildings of it. I do like the way the map maker has done this. I do believe he has spoken to a lot of the big names, so he's done this very well. Really has. Right, why am I doing it like that? That's not the right way to do it. Ah, value, but you can't sell it. Love it. Yeah, no, that's fine. I like that, in fact. So I would imagine then that's going to be the same as that one. But you can't sell that. Yeah, it is. Brilliant. Okay. So some things you can. And some things you can't. Easy shed type. Newbie farm. I love it. Absolutely amazing. Brilliant. Alright, I think that's everything. I would say. So, although I do see more. Ah, this is now no longer on. Yeah, so that is it. 3.5 million. Yeah, 3.5 million we got in for selling every single asset we've got. So that is how good this would be if we were going to sell all assets and strip all assets and just liquidate all of our buildings that we're allowed to and put it in the pot so we could crack on. Right, so I'm going to pause this now and then I'm going to show you a start from scratch. Now to a start from scratch start. We shall first of all see how long we've been on this. We have been on here for 1 minute, and within that minute we have changed and tweaked my settings. We have cut no trees and done absolutely nothing. We shall have a look at the settings. Yeah, I've done this quickly. I've done it all before, so that there's no faffing around. I've turned time down because obviously I've put it on normal economy rather than hard. I've got seasonal growth on 1 day, crop destruction on. The only thing I've got switched off is periodic ploughing, but I've still got to plough after a root crop. I've got dirt on slow because it really does very little. Fuel usage is on normal. I've given myself a slight, and I do want that on. Yeah, absolutely. The rest I've turned maintenance down to my standard settings, 50% maintenance cost, but 25% interval, so it slows it down and reduces the cost somewhat. Paint interval, to the way that I've seen that, I don't think that makes any difference at all. So that is it, basically. Yeah. Rules of engagement on this particular Let's Play. I think it's going to be a nuclear Let's Play where I just show the map off, but I'm not sure. What have we got in our garage? 3.5 million we had, and we have absolutely no items in as a standard start from scratch. So yeah, let's have a look at the land. Let me just show you that we own absolutely nothing. If I press that down, there are no blue highlighted squares, so we own absolutely nothing. Now if the field prices are as good as they were before, we should be able to buy things quite nicely. Now where are we? The shop, let's turn that back up, is right there. So the bridge is there. Okay, 7's not massive. Biogas, let's have a look for... Yeah, let's have a look to see what's... Oh, we haven't got a biogas plant. Okay, oh yes we have. Reefs BGA. Can we buy Reefs BGA? No, but we can. So it's an FS22 true biogas plant. Now looking at all of the sell points, let's have a look at the price of some fields. We need a base of operations first. It's big. Wow. Yeah. 76, 65. Wow. 99. Oh, there's bits and bobs around the edge. I like that. Yeah, we're going to have a look at it, I think. 6, there's more. 8 is a very square, but there's nothing around the edge where we can place things for our base of operations, whereas 7 has got quite a few bits and bobs. Okay, let's go and visit that. And let's go and have a wander. So I believe let's also turn... keep forgetting since the update you can't... Yeah, all my key bindings are gone, so that means I can't turn zippity-doo-dah on and speed off. I must do this every single map you go on now since the 1.4 update. It destroys your key bindings, so therefore you can't. Yeah, you've got to set them manually for every map. It's absolutely... Yes, so one of my viewers reported this to me and said he's been 2 giants and... Oh, seriously, potatoes. What is it with me in potato fields? So this is the bit of extra land, so there's not really land we can use. It's on the other side. Now, I've been told there's some fantastic features to this. Hang on a minute as well, let me have a look. Why is that? He's across the road as well. So it's this bit here. Although I don't seriously think there's much we can actually place down here, really. That's not going to be that useful to us. Field choice on a start from scratch is terribly important because, yes, we haven't got the money to. Now, there was another bit of a patch of stuff over here where we could put things. Ah, it's overcast though. Yeah. Mind you, yeah, I'm thinking of. I always say I have a limit of placeables of just 3 max, so we could put placeables. Actually, thinking about this, I think we're going to go for this one. For once, I usually do it where I immediately pay my loan off. I'm going to play this in the true spirit of start from scratch with FS22, including the loan. So yeah, I've got to juggle with that. So I might have. I've only really got 300 grand that is mine. The rest is a loan, which I think is a terrible thing. But hey ho, it is what it is. What I normally do is give myself a year to scour the sales, and we'll go from there. Still not 100% sure. Let's have a look at actual things close to field 43. So what is in field 43? It's not quite ready. What is it? It is corn. Oh, I've not done a corn harvest. This is what I was talking about on Hobo's Hollow. Yes, so that would be we'd need a traditional harvester, even if we loaned it. Let's have a look. How much is 43? Ooh, and it has got bits around the edge. Right, okay, and it is 81,000. Right, so we're going to go and have a look at that straight away. In fact, we could just go to the store, I think, and it is right behind us. We're going to climb over the or through the hedge. I believe we can chop hedges. This is our field then, so let's have a look around the edge. I believe we can do what we like with this map, apparently. Cuts hedges down and all sorts, which I love that. I think the author of this map is absolutely amazing because I know he's had a lot of help. Ooh. Yeah, very generous edges as well. But now the other edge, this one that we're approaching now, is the bigger edge, I think, where we could some trees as well. No, doesn't look. No, it looks, yeah, quite a generous edge all the way around, actually. Is there any more? No, the hedge is in the way. Okay. Could do something with this. It's not quite ready to. Is it this? Yeah, so we have got a bit of widening out here. Water right next to us. Oh, now this is quite a generous section. Not very level though, but we could, for what we want to do, this would work nicely. Right, so then, first things first, 3 placeables I'm going to allow, and I'm going to go for my very old faithfuls. I've been placing a very expensive solar panel, but if I'm going to start from scratch with what I need from day one, then it's going to have to be modded things. It really is. Now, contracts. Let's look at contracts. Rules of engagement this first session, where we buy things and see what we're going to do. Are we going to allow contracts? I think so. Are we going to allow bank loans? Yes. Yeah, bank loans are allowed. Being as we've got a loan, I think we've got to follow on. If we could say no, we'd have to pay it off and start with 300 grand. So definitely allowed bank loans. Definitely allowed contracts. And leasing? No, let's set that a bit of difficulty. Yeah, if we're going to do... Ooh, no, that... No, we can borrow people's equipment. So yeah, if we got really stuck, we could do that. So no leasing. That's it. If we don't, we either own it or we don't do it. We can mod it. That's fine. So first of all, then let's buy the field. That would always help if we go to the right thing. So that's my rules explained. Let's buy the field. Yes. Now we're going to put our maximum of 3 placeables, and these are not super duper ones. They're not like the yeah, they're not like the solar panel. They're not going to absolute net as a fortune. So production generators. We're going to go for the super duper antenna. I'm trying to find somewhere a little bit flat for this. Yeah, it will cost an absolute fortune. It's not too bad in the corner. It says as it gets dearer. Oh, that's about as good as it gets. Okay, and then we're going to have 2 of the wind generators. They're quite reasonable, but bringing quite a bit of income. I think we'll do these. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's look from the inside out. So fine. Now, corners are always, I find, the best things, because there's something you can never use with farming. And there we go, 3. So that is all the money we've got to go on. And we have got now, oh, it said no leasing, so that means I'm going to have to cut this myself. So then, that's going to be the first order of business, is to buy we're going to need a trailer, and we are definitely going to need a tractor. But let's think first and foremost about harvesters. Now then, I've got my old faithful, I'm sure, the new case that's, yeah, these are the ones I used to have on my two-wheel drive. Now, do what I need for, can I cut a corner? The only thing I don't know about this is I'm going to go for the absolute cheapest options, and we'll upgrade it at a later time. So what do we start with? 7,000 litres, 285. Now I would imagine we've got to go for a small header. Yes, so we're going to go for this. We are... Oh, actually, no, before we do any of this, let's have a look what is on sale today. Yeah, I might be missing a trick. You never know. It could be fantastic or it could be absolutely rubbish. And it looks absolutely rubbish. So, tippers, Rudolph, should be almost 20 grand, and it carries 18.5. That's massive. Seriously. Walker wagon. No, I'm sure I can do better than that. No, it was a load of odd rubbish. Right, okay, so then, first things first is harvester, as we said. So let's go harvester. And trying to work this out. Now I know that one of the best is the Dominator. That's what I've had, so because its header is 8 grand, so that's 78 grand. The Starliner is very close. I think its header is dear, but it's 65 grand, but it's got a very small tank. Then of course there is the Rosselmash, which again, and there is also the TX32, which has got a very small header. So header size, the only thing I'm unsure of now, because I always went for the case, I truly did. I think we'll go for the 4-wheel drive for long term, because it's got more power, but we're going to go absolutely standard. And we also need a header. Now this is the one thing, I'm going to allow myself a bit of a break, because the one thing I did say is I would ask the shop, what header would I use with this? And it's got to be a corn header. Now they would tell me. So I'm guessing that the case 6 metre is correct. That's a lot of money to waste. So if it does not work, and if I've gone for the 6 metre case and it is wrong, let's have a look to see if there is anything. Yeah, I'm not going to go for 9 metres. I really truly don't think that would work. Let's just see. No, it is. So if this isn't right, now I would ask the shop and they would tell me, no, you need that 3.4 metre one. So I'm going to go for the case. If it doesn't work, I am going to give myself whatever money back. I've got to be slightly fair, because we are seriously going to run out of money very quickly. So I'm going to buy. Yes, right, that's most of our money gone. Right, we now need a tractor and a trailer. We're going to have to go absolutely teeny weeny to begin with, and there is one that I absolutely love. It's teeny weeny, it really is, but it's nice. But I'm not sure actually. Is it on my best to go for? I could go for those. Not that. This, no, it's not that one either. It is. Where is it? The little Zeta. The little Zeta. I mean, the little Zeta. Yes, 81 horsepower. We're going to make that up to 81 horsepower. Can't do a lot. Really can't. Oh God. Are we going to keep it cheap? Because we can't now. We will eventually put a beacon on. We're going to put the attacher on as well. It does add more, I know, but should we have the front loader attacher? I think it's got to be a bit of a jack of all trades, if I'm honest. Truly do. Engine setup, go max. It's not exactly right. 18,500. I don't think we can afford not to. Right, brilliant. Now then, the other thing we're going to do is precision farming. Yeah, it is. And we've got precision farm switched on as well. Okay, in that case, yeah, we're going to need to buy this. This is a pain. It really is. Yeah, we can't really afford this, but hey ho, it is what it is. Right. 40 grand at a time, and I can't afford 40 grand. Yeah, we are going to go for the weight as well. Right, okay. This is a series of clearings there. Now then, I'm going to have to cut some corners now, or this is not going to work. So, yeah, fertiliser spreaders. I'm going to go for the really teeny weeny 18 metre one, because, yeah, I just haven't got money to. It's a shame, because this is... It's the big one, and yeah, it is. Wow. Okay, so that's one of the first things. Scan the fields and fertilise. One other thing I am going to say, I always have a contract with my partner, H2 Studios, for the... Yeah, for cut price. We basically stick with our partner, and they give us cut price things that are cheaper than buying from the shop. So yes, we have this agreement, and I always deal with my partner, H2 Studios, on every single map. Unless, of course, there's a stipulation that we can't. Right, so we're going to do this. Let's think about this. Yeah, it can't be getting in the way too much. So we will stick this down quite close to the entrance. We don't want to... Ah, there's where we cut it down. Okay, brilliant. Right, in that case, first things first. Let us buy a chainsaw. We'll spit the word out. We will buy that, and I think if it's anything like Alien Jim's, which of course he has spoken to Alien Jim, because I've seen the list of people that have been spoken to. Is there not a... Oh, I need to switch that off. Oh, it's... Right, I'm going to pause it for 1 second. I'm going to have to do some key bindings thanks to the 1.4 update. See you shortly. Right, I've done a couple of key bindings so that we can actually... It won't let me do this if I don't have that on, so... Smashing. Yeah, we don't want it the whole length and that. So yeah, that will do nicely. Right, now let's get our partner's drop-off point for our cut price goods. Yeah, I think I've had this on every single Let's Play. That's... Oh, seriously? Why do I always... Ooh. Oh, I'm too close. Okay. Let's shift out the road. I don't know. Yeah, let's try that again. I've got to be careful, I'm too close to the... Oh, wow. Okay, right. If that's the case as well, we're going to need to stick tools. Let's do that as well, if it'll allow me to place it. I'm sure, I can't remember if it does. Do not travel far without the toolbox. We'll do that on the... no. Oh, it'll do me... Yeah, near it. That'll do nicely. And the cleaning. Again, we'll do both. Smashing! So we can clean. We have a tractor. We've done that. Trying to think. We've got our placeables down. We have got... Right. Moment of truth then. We will grab our equipment... Oh, trailer. Buy a trailer. Now, there is a new trailer. Did I load it? That is the point. I don't think I did. Yeah, there is a super duper trailer that's reasonable as well as being quite... Yeah, quite good. So, yeah, I might actually save the game, go out, load it in, and do that. A Durante. That used to be expensive as a trailer, if I remember. 23,000, 7 tons, 13 tons limit internally. Side bumpers. Well, if that's improved, because that's the one thing I used to love the Aduranti when I was doing auto load. But now I have had this. This is not bad, but it will. Yeah, it's not up to 20 for. Yeah, and that's only for forage. Yeah, I've had this. When you go to full, that actually does go from standard to, yeah, it's forage again. If you do it the middle one, that one there, now that is okay. But can we do better? Can we? I do love the D6. Yeah, this set now that they've fixed it. Although I've not actually tried it again since. Marston, how much for silage, sides on left board, silage. Grain is that the biggest it can do, which is, it's not bad for 12.5. Let's have a look. The orc was not bad though either. I think if I did, yeah, that's 13.5, 18 tons. Oh, that's not bad, and that also goes to a bale trailer, which is quite a, mind you, 13 ton limit. So we got the limit on. So yeah, mind you, yeah. Let's see if we can beat that. Rice is gourd, but only on special offer. Ooh, that's right, the tar up. That's true. Oh. I don't think that will be just, yeah, it will. So I think perhaps that is the biggest we can do with the tar up being. We'll try it. I think that is. I don't think I'm going to beat that. 2 tons, 10,000 litres. Is that its limit? Right, we're going to buy that. Bearing in mind our little. Right, let's go to the shop and we shall pick up our bits and bobs. Make sure I've not missed anything. Yeah, we're going to have to make a couple of journeys at least. So I'm not going to bore you with those details. I will literally. We're going to take the. I'm not sure if it's going to manage that header, whether it's going to be the teeny weeny front one. And that, as I say, that's the only thing I'm going to lie. If I lose money, which of course I will do, I'm going to give myself the money back and we'll do, because that is just down to game mechanics. The fact that I couldn't do it. I'm going to start recording briefly. I'm going to take this lot back to our field, and which you know, I'm forgetting. No, I'm not. Plonker. We are right behind this. Yeah, you don't get any closer than this. So, do you know something? I'm not going to stop the recording because, yeah, we are right behind this shop. We're literally a stone throw away. So for once, if I've got to pause the thing to just do this, that is something terrible. Right. I will do time lapses for any field work. I always do that because I treat this as though you're looking at the book of my farm or the video of my farm, and I do literally show you everything. There's bits of it that can be a bit boring. So because of that, yeah, I don't know whether to get rid of all of that first set. I'm not sure if this has got net rows on. Let's have a look. No, it hasn't. It's destroying crop straight away. Okay, let's see if you can put narrows on. Otherwise, we're a bit scuppered. Customise, wheel setup. Ah, oh, and they're not bad looking. We will indeed. Okay, let's unfold. Let's go scanning our fields before we do anything else. Then we shall grab the rest of our gear off. Oh, I should have done this scanning the fields for myself for this first time. Yes, should have done for once. Would have been quite nice to do that. I am going to do that on a few Let's Plays where it's, yeah, we actually get the scanning done by a professional and we don't buy the equipment. I should have thought of that. I did think of it earlier at work. I was thinking to cut costs to begin with, you could scan the fields. It's going to cost you a couple of grand, but that's a lot better than 40. Still, we've made the jump, so it's a fair sized field. It's a fair sized field. I'm quite pleased with this. There's a few trees. They're horrible trees though, I might add. I'm not looking forward to chopping this down, but I'm quite sure we will at some point to make the absolute maximum use of our land. I really do. Because we won't be moving for a while. I'm going to try to show the maximum growth possible, but yeah, we are using traditional farm equipment, so it's a single harvest a year. And of course we have got a corn header. I should say, yeah, we can see our equipment from here. That's how far away we are. Oh, I can't believe I was going to do that. Yes, we get that used to travelling across the map to get to our... Oh, then we're missing a slither. One more, I should say. I want to do it properly, though. I don't want any missing bits. Really don't. Right. Well, you don't get much smaller than this. I fell in love with this, though, on my Greenlands map. It's a beautiful little tractor. Not powerful, of course, but it's beautiful. It really is. Ideal for jobs like this and for tugging things, but obviously not brilliant for a lot of things. Definitely not. Right, so let's drop the scanner down. And let's send those back first. Fold that up. For once I've got the key configuration right. Right, the one beauty of this is we will be able to fertilise. So we should set that going. I've got Courseplay and precision farming going. This was my go-to in FS19. So yes, we should be. Now there's a point. Can we cut one between the shop, or is that not classed as? Yeah, we shall see. Sure, yeah, let's get that going. We'll get the fertilizer spreader filled, and now this is something I was thinking of. Again, this is about precision farming. Means I'm always going to use my front 3-point link. Mind you, I don't know that this will get away with it. What I was thinking of. Right, front loader. Something we are going to buy straight away. Gone for the quick, and yes, I know I should be going for the small one, but I am deliberately going for the big one. Yes, absolutely. And we are also going for something special. We're going to go. I do not go anywhere without this, but this might not work for this. It might not. It really, yeah, it's a bit heavy for it, I would imagine. No matter what, especially as it starts to use the. We're going to get the adapter. Yeah, we are going to colour it. I'd say it's closer to the Fent colour, the Zeta. Ooh. Okay. So then. Sorry about that. Right. Yes, this is an absolutely teeny weeny tractor, but it's just I fell in love with this, as I say, on Greenlands. I really did. Didn't have it for very long, didn't actually even use it, but yeah, just something. I do love this trick though. It's going to look massive on that. I do realise. Wow, it's on the floor. Now then. Yes. I did think about this very carefully. Ooh, this might compensate, actually, thinking about it, for what I'm going to try to do. Ooh. It may in time. But not sure just yet. Ooh. Okay. Yes, this is going to take a bit of juggling. I've always had this with the little tiny tractors. The physics is a little bit weird. The small tractors I had on Horbelleron, they really did take nosedives. And when this has got weight in it as well, that is really seriously going to affect this. Seriously as well. Let's see if we can grab that. I know we've got to lift it up high. Ooh. I might need to reset that, which I hate resetting. I seem to have had a spate of resets recently. Yeah, this is a little bit. Yeah, oh, I know, it's a bit. Well, you've got to have a bit of fun sometimes. Can we lower that to the point where we can actually move? Just. Yeah, but it's a little bit. I'm not sure there's too much weight at the front. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. I will have to think about this. I really will. Okay. Ah, can we do it the other way around? Oh, I hate this when it does that. Yeah, when that adapter turns the wrong way round, it's a nightmare. You know, in my head this went a lot better than this. It truly did. Oh, I might get away with that. Yeah, smashing. Okay, so then, let's see if we can. We're going to need to try to get this all right. Yeah, I don't think it's going to jump onto my front link. We shall see. Maybe it'll come up right if we... No. It's a bit unstable though to do that. Right, let's see if we can get that. Just, oh, come on. That was on the floor. Seriously? Right, that is on the floor. Oh! Giant, seriously? That was on the floor. Why should not have done that? Right, okay. Let's try dropping it next to a tree, and the fact that the tree might stop it from going a long way. Okay. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. Right, let's try this again then. Ooh. Yeah. Now that's the bad side of the tree. Okay, so sort of sneak. Gordon Bennett, what a palaver. Okay. Now, in that case, we shall... Let's just go and do the fertilising. I seriously think. Let's go and drop. See if they will drop off the front 3-button link and see if it was a... something about the adapter then. Right, okay. We shall play around with things in time. I might do a bit of off-camera work to see if I can get this sorted, because this is a bit of a travesty. Let's just get the job done now. Enough faffing around. Right. I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I think that'll do me. I know it's a tiny weeny little patches, but it's, yeah, that's good enough. It really is. So we've done all we can, increased our yield maximum. We now just need to wait till tomorrow. And well, the header moved, but that's not the first time I've seen that happen, and it's still not be able to actually harvest. So jury's still out. I'll know tomorrow. So the only thing I said when I realised that this my favourite go-to mod of FS19, or the closest thing to it, was back in the game, I did say I didn't know what size headers, whereas obviously in the FS19 I did. It would have actually gone up to a 9 metre, but only with the chipping mod. Right, so we're going to literally sleep till tomorrow. Yes, I've taken that out. I think we may reduce the field somewhat, or we may cunningly use the shop as a bit of a, yeah, until we can afford to expand. Maybe, yes, use the shop as a bit of an overflow. Yeah, we could be a little bit crafty. We'll talk to them about renting a little bit of the shop, I think. Right, anyway, for now, let's rest. Oh, turn time back up to 1. Not that it affected anything really, but yeah, I still like it to be as realistic as possible. Right, let's wait till tomorrow morning. Oh, I always do that on the first day. Always. We're at 8. No, 9 actually will do. It's still, yeah, we're not going to, it's only harvesting one field. Here's silo. Yes, that is a point. Have we room for one? Even a tinsy wincy one. Even my favourite. Okay. Wow, that did bring in a lot of income from those 3. Wow. Let's see what's on sale. Oh my life. Nothing. Is that still from yesterday? What a load of rubbish. Right. Please tell me that has... Now that should be ready to harvest. Okay, is it September to October? Oh, it does this. So look, September to corn. Oh, it is October, November actually. Oh, silly me. Okay, well, in that case we shall rest till the morning. We've done all the work we can for now, and there's nothing in the sales, so. Makes a nice change doing corn. I haven't done corn in I don't know how long, really. Oh, now that's more like it. Smashing. Now then, moment of truth. Or are we going to be rushing back all the way to the shop, right across the map? Is my question. Can you manage it? Well, that's looking good. Wow, absolutely phenomenal. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, I don't want that on. I really don't. No, I don't want any repairing off you. We also want unload, self-unload, stop, combine self-unload, Straw-worth activated, but obviously there is no straw for this. Right, so then let's create a course. Create job. Courseplay. Open generator 6.3. And we will go 1 headland. It's quite a narrow field. Ooh, it's bigger than that though. Let's try 3 then. That looks more like it. That stops banging into trees and stuff like that. We won't save it until we can see that we've done a couple of rounds. And whilst that's going, we shall go and grab the tar up. We shall see what we shall see about. We may shrink the field somewhat to put a silo down, because this is going to be the yard for a while. It is, but I don't want to shrink it too much. I really don't. Yeah, otherwise we'll never earn any money. Not sure what I'm going to do with this though. Okay, that looks about the right size for this little thing. Somehow I think that's a bit of a TARDIS though. it's a nice change to start with some new equipment, to be honest. It really does. That used to start in the second hand. Oh, did I? I didn't. Okay. Trying to think what we're going to do. Yeah, I think just a silo it's going to have to be, isn't it, really? Let's have a quick look and see. I need the smallest profile silo that there is. I really do. It's got to be tiny weeny. I think I know which one it's going to be, because yeah, it's the one I'm the most familiar with. I've had it on almost every Let's Play, but I do like that 5000 one because it is really reasonable, but it is a bigger profile, and at the minute we need as small a profile as possible. Yeah, that one there, it really is very narrow profile. It's going to take up... No, it's going to take way too much. It's not getting too close to the edge of the... Let's try and cut some of the... Yeah, I think we're going to need to cut a section out of this, I think. Doesn't seem to like to go out. Oh, maybe two. Yeah, one more I would say. I really would. Can't see that being... Let's see. Ah, there we go. Smashing. Let's move out the way. And let's see, because that is where it expands the most. But yeah, I do love this one. I really think it's amazing. But yeah. No. Ooh. Seriously. Now I can get rid of that. I can. Ooh, it says as he stands in the middle of the road. Let's just move out the way though. I can almost get rid of that. Let's put it that way. Let's do landscape here and soften. Yeah, you can shrink it by doing that. Oh, am I going to get run over? Car. Maybe. Can't do it because the car's in the way. Okay, that's not bad. Let's try that again. Now the car will slink away. That's better than last time I tried it. Yeah, that's not bad. I can live with that. Also, yeah, we will keep the platform there, definitely, 100%. We've lost a little bit of field, I realise that. So I think what we'll do... Yeah, it's true. I think we'll paint a bit of concrete. Ooh. To believe. Elizabeth. We should might need to do that ourselves. Oh, it's got a log pipe. So, we've got the makers of a farm. We really have. Yeah. Wow, we have an audience. Oh my life. Oh dear. I think somehow this is going to need an update at some point soon. Wow, that is a bit of a TARDIS. That seriously is. Right, let's go in a little. I would imagine this is... Fantastic. That is definitely a bit of a TARDIS. That carries 10 tons. That's phenomenal. I don't think I've ever used this. I've seen Mr. CLP use it on FS19, the tar up. Yeah. I've never used it myself. I can't remember if it's one of those. It's an augury type one that goes high. Is it one like these sugar ones where you have to manually do it yourself? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's not actually registering, so I think... Now that is a point. We're going to have to go the other way, aren't we, to make this work? Oh well. I like to try new things. It's quite... It's also useful for other things as well, thinking about it. Let's make sure we can... Yes. Dave release, not always the best thing, but yeah, I think it's nice to... Please tell me I have got the trigger. Yes, we have. Excellent. I do like that. That's nice, simple, but does the job nicely. Ideal starting and very reasonable in price. Everything to start from scratch needs. How are we doing? Ooh, I think somehow I managed... No, this... Why have you missed it out around? I think... No, we've got to be very careful with our money. We truly have, because we've obviously got the loan as well. We're really into the loan now, so yeah, it's going to eat away. I hate playing with the loan, but I knew it was the only way we could achieve everything we wanted to achieve. Well, I'm well chuffed that that's managing with that header. I really am. That is an absolute bonus. Right, come on, let's do our job. Let's not hang around. No, I'm not doing... Ooh. Yeah, the tar up will, even if my tractor doesn't. Okay, let's shift a little bit out of the way. Because that has got self-unload on. I don't know how well it'll do on such a little trailer, though. This is definitely a TARDIS. Seriously, big baler, 58,000, that is tremendous. Tremendous. As is that for a starting, no, I wouldn't struggle. That is, we are going to need a baler, but do we need a baler right now? I could get a 30 grand one. Yeah, I agree. There's more bigger priorities. Have a quick look at whilst that's away. I had a bit of a plan early. Now I'm not sure. I think it's under cars. Now the little bear, it's 12,600. Now I want to know, is the 3-point link, is it just a carrier or does it have a PTO? I think it's just a carrier, isn't it? Yeah, no PTO there. Trailer hitch. Yeah, it would be for to carry 3-point things. I know the game may allow me to use it, but no, really not. Yeah, likewise. Now the gator, on the other hand, beacons, model 1. configuration. No. No, it is just a trailer the same. So if the cheapest option we could possibly do for a second tractor would be another one of the little Zetas. Or we could go John Deere. I do like the little... Is she coming back? Let's just watch for a minute to see if Sarah is going to come back. Oh, you're going to work it out, Sarah. No, you're not. Okay. Okay, we'll do it ourselves then. Ooh. Please tell me you can get through that. Should be able to. Should have to look at the best price. If I remember rightly, corn's halfway through the year. It's not. Let's just get that little bit out of the way there. In fact, we could actually. Amazing how sometimes you look like it looks like you're over something when you're actually not. Yeah, we should do this bit of a clean up. I think we're going to go into a time lapse again, literally get all this field done and in this, and then we shall see what happens. It's very rarely I actually do any farm work on my very first episode, but yeah, because we were so close. Yeah, I think we are going to go into sunflowers next, because obviously we've got this header and it is slightly more lucrative than corn, although I suppose you could say corn's quite a big, yeah, it's a good, very good yield, isn't it? So is that true? Let's do a bit of manual. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I'm just breaking off for a minute. I'm going to let that crack on with the harvest. Now, I was looking at these yesterday. There's some absolutely fantastic little productions now. I'm just seeing if there's anything that we can go into with corn or sunflowers. Now, I know sunflowers you can go into oil. That I do know. But let's have a quick look. Just looking at some of these amazing little productions. Right at the end, they're the Giants ones. Yeah, it's the fermenter silo. Missing forage factory. Right, okay, I've missed a mod in that. And extraction, silage production. What was that? Cut. Forage equals silage. Okay. Oh, I don't know that it is that simple. Let's have a look. Should be farm production. I do love that. Amazing. I've not had that in ages. Farm production stone. Yeah. What does corn go into? It's 50,000. Is there a little one? Sure there is. I like the look of these. Alpine style. Potatoes. Bakery. Dairy. Fruits. Oil. Cereals. Corn. Corn goes to popcorn. Okay. Trying to think. British map. I reckon that's the closest. Although in Peak District, that one might actually the stone, and also this could also be classed as our house with the right trigger, I think. And it's also very, very tiny. I do like the think of that. Is that going to be too? I don't think it's going to be in the way, but that's about the only place we could actually park our. Yeah, true. That is wasted already. They need to chop. Now then, it's going to be difficult to get into. It's not wasting a lot. We could chop and make a bit of. Okay, I think that's not bad. I think we are going to. Yeah, that's our first production. 10,000. We shall. Yeah. So let's manage it. So we want popcorn. Activate. And we should do storing to begin with. And we shall see how much popcorn actually nets us. Right, let's get pop in some corn then. That's all I'm going to say. I'm well chuffed with that. That's impressive. Now then, how close is the harvester? Very close. Oh, never thought about that. Talk about. Yeah, it's not exactly far to go. Yeah, wrong way. I think we're going to have to dissuade the harvester for now. I think we shall drop that into the production. Does it fit the letters? Oh, not quite in the right place. Okay. I think yes, it's further back, isn't it? That's for the pallets, so I think that's going to be over there. Yeah, ooh, yeah, it's going to be a bit. Yeah, it's a bit more. Not sure of the storage of these. I only saw them yesterday in the. I did load the productions pack, but I didn't actually. Oh, we're not far off finish the field. Oops. Oh. Okay. Not much left to do. Let's get the tar up. So we need to go further back, and it is that away, so we need to turn around the other way. This is about perfect for this little thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's have a look at the storage of the production. I'm not sure how much storage we've got. All my life. I think rather a lot. I don't think it's going to have any problem at all swallowing up all of our corn. Now, the one thing I'm going to say, obviously, it's rather bad because we've obviously put all of our money into traditional farming, and unfortunately, because of precision farming, I have it from a reliable source that, as in the original time, which Giants should have tested, you would have thought. Yes, I remember seeing Frithgars in FS19 when precision farming first came out. It stopped harvest contracts working, and I have it from other people that in FS22 likewise. This is exactly the same. Yes, Giants have not obviously done enough testing, which you would have thought they would have done, but hey, we know how it goes. Yes, this is Giants. I wish I could stick up for them, but in this I certainly can't. And I'm not going to make any excuses. Ow. Right, okay. So that's everything out the silo. Let's have a look in there. How much have we actually got? Does it tell us? 20. Gordon Bennett. That looks like it's got about 250,000 tons worth of storage. Looking at that. Wow. That's amazing. Production cost per month £2, which you would expect from a little tiny place like that. Yes, this shall be. We shall sleep in our little house every night. Pretend. Oh, excellent. I think we're about there. Brilliant. Right, we'll let the tar up, chuck the last nearly 3 tons in, I think, and then we shall. Yeah, so this corner, I think we're probably, if we're going to waste this section, this is going to be our actual section, corner of the field, where, mind you, I don't want to waste too much more. I think that's quite sufficient. Just stick this on the edge. We are now going to need to buy some kind of sowing gear, and also some quite low powered as well. Now fuel. It's the oh, I've just gone through the hedge. Didn't realise. Came out the wrong side. Right, so let's get that. Let's get that tipped. can. It just did. You're fibbing to me. Right, okay then, now then, let's look. What else can we do in the bakery? Let's have a look. What other products? Let's have a look in our production. Oh, that's a nice. I never thought I'd have a cereal. Popcorn is just corn. Oatmeal is just oats. So oats and popcorn. But we've only... Yeah, it looks like we're going to be replanting corn again then. Because there's no point in not working with what we've already got. So when do we plant corn? April, May. So we have quite a rest to do some tick ups and to see in that until that. I think that's where we're going to go crack on with that as well. We're going to need some mulch and things like that. Is a point? I know what I would go for normally. Let's wait and see. Yeah, we've got till next year. We really have to crack on. So we're not going to just waste anything right now. That's our field harvest though. That's the first year done. So let's rest. Let's sit down on our little bench. Let's go inside. We shall watch our field and we shall go to sleep. Oh, winter, the nasty white flickering. Another problem. Yet another of many compound issues with FS22. Still a good game, but yeah, it's certainly taken a long time for these issues to get ironed out. Oh! Absolutely excellent. There we go. Now let's have a look. I've never had popcorn. How much does it sell for? That is the real question. I think we need to put a selling point down if I remember rightly. It's linked with this. We are going to be realistic though. We're not going to put it right next door. As if, yeah, I'm not going to go a long way. That would be, oh, mind you, yeah, that's a point. Will it let me place? Right, first things first. Oh, the Trans 70. Yeah, it's a tad big though but that doesn't mean to say, yeah, you've got to think for the future. That is a cracking price. You could hardly pay that for something, normally 35 grand. So that you could pay that for a little 10-tonner. So I think we'll go. Yes, absolutely. We shall keep it exactly as is, though. Right, we shall go sleep through till next month again. I didn't look at the loan interest as well. Yeah, we shall have to place a sell points. We should put it with one of the others, I think. 666. We're breaking more than even with our property income. Let's have a look. Nothing else. Snow is falling. Water and milk. That is a good thing, but we've got a long way off animals. That is a fantastic mower. I have had that. I can definitely, but again, at 160 horsepower, is it something we can afford at the minute? Absolutely not. Shame. It is good. Ooh, the little Amazon. Oh, lovely Massey. Can't afford it, it's too rich for us. Is it the 3 metre? Can we say no at that kind of price though? That is phenomenal, really is. Can we do anything though? We really need a planter for both of our products. Yeah, but they've got to think for the future. At 4,407, That is an amazing price. I don't think we can afford to say no. I really don't. I don't normally like to go for 3 meters, but that price, I think we'll say yes. Right, February now then. Let's have a look. When is it? I think it was April. Oh, corn, April it is indeed. No, I can afford I can actually, I do like that because you can put a ramps on it, but it doesn't work very well. I've tried it, unfortunately, and that's not me trying to be critical. Right, last month, and we need to be planting. Now then, that is, yes, now that we are talking quite, yeah, I had that on my Estancia Sao Carlos. It's a nice tractor. I seem to recall it's got a bit of a bad turning circle, but I think, oh, it's on 190 horsepower to begin with. Wow, I'm quite pleased with that. Ooh, I think we'll leave, yeah, standard to begin with. We will go 3-point eventually, but we can't afford it at the minute, I don't think. I think 45,000 is definitely enough. We'll keep it on the engine it's got now, but I think we'll be silly to, we're going to need something a little bit more substantial. 190 horsepower is good. We will go 3-point link at some point. It's got a front attacher brand. No front loader attacher, but I'm not bothered about that. We've already got one. So right, that's we shall say yes. Right, now then, we're getting a little bit low on funds. We said no leasing, so we have got to be very careful now. Now then, we need a planter, otherwise, yeah, we are broken before we even begin. Let's have a look. It's going to be one of the tiddliest little planters as well. Falcone. It's a 3 metre. 15,000. Is that the best? Now, there were a couple of John Deeres that I have not had a chance to load in. I've never seriously thought about that. Yeah. For a cheap starting farmer, it's going to take an awful long time for us to plant, but 2 metres is only one less than the 3. We could also put the front storage on. I'm sure we could. We're going to go for it. I know beggars can't be choosers. We are going to go for that, definitely. We do need a cultivator. And this again needs to be, we've got 190 horses now, so this is not quite so. We also need to, now, yeah, this is the point where realism and cost would come into this. Now, cultivators, I know what I'm going to go for. We are going to go for my all-time favourite because it is very cheap and cheerful, but we are going to go for the 8 metre one. It is a phenomenal good value, and also is a shallow cultivator. Shallow cultivator. We'll keep it on green because I can't afford to change its colour, and it is 120 horsepower, so only the big tractor can do it. Well, indeed. We will lose the mulching bonus. We will, because we can't afford to do that. So we've got the cultivator, and we have the seeder, which the little tractor can manage. We have, let's just see what, this will be for next session, but we will get everything. Weeds. Yes, weeder. That is a point. Let's have a look for weeders. It wouldn't be a big one, would it, that we could afford? 6 metre. I'd like to go bigger normally, but yeah, no, we can't afford these. They're well out of our price range. Yeah, I would love to go for the 9 metre, if I'm honest. I'm going to have a look. I shall have a look around whether we need to... oh, actually, no, there is a sprayer. I'm not sure if I've got it loaded back in. Did have a modded one. We still have the Unia, the Pilmet Rex. I think we are going to have to go for that, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's nothing else that is anywhere near as reasonable as that. That's 21 meters. This is 18, but there's a lot more storage in that. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's only 3 meters less. We're going to go for that. We are definitely. So, buy. We said we'd have to buy. Right, I think that is all that we need. We plough. Of course, plonker. It's corn. Oh, seriously. Right, we did. Oh, which means stones. Okay, right. Yeah, this is turning out to be a bit of a disaster. Right, luckily, unfortunately though for us, yeah, that 8001 is 180 horsepower. We are going to struggle with it, but it's all we can afford. We'll stick to yellow because we can't afford to colour it. So that's the plough and the cultivator, and we now need a stone technology. Luckily for us, we have some mods now. So stones. If this is going to become, we are going into this, then yeah, we're going to think cleverly. So stone pickers. I think this is too big for us. Yeah, it is, but this one isn't. Ooh. Oh, these are new. Have I got my... I've not loaded one of my mods. Right, the Hauer pack. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna load that in the interim, because we definitely have got something that's, yeah, I can do that, and it is usually in that section. So yeah, next time we will buy that. We've got almost everything we need. We're gonna have a busy month. Let's just gonna have a quick look, make sure. I'm gonna have a quick look to see if we've got everything we need. I think we have. Some things that we don't need. Yeah, we've got our little front loader. Yes, we have got that, and we have that planter. Right, so we can spray, we can plough, and then we can cultivate, although we're not going to need to do that if we are ploughing anyway. Then we've got that. We've got a traditional seeder if we want. We've got a fantastic new trailer, a goods thing, and 56,000 back. We don't want to be spending much more though. We are really at the tipping point now where we are going to kill ourselves if we're not careful. But what I am going to do is 56 grand. We're going to repair this, and we are going to put the front loader on. We are, yeah, I think we're going to need it, if I'm honest. We're also going to need a weight. That's the one thing I am going to treat us to. But I'm going to go my usual one. Let's repair and customise. We're going to go attaches 3.5 grand. Yes. By the weight, I'm going to go for my usual, what is becoming my usual, which is the self-made weight. It's, yeah, this is, and we are going to go max. I'm going to go blue, and we're going to go, yeah, that looks nice. Okay, fantastic. So this can now I can plough next time. it is going to struggle. We will really need to upgrade it, but we can't afford it at the minute. This is going to sort of struggle. It's got a weird... that's right, I remember. It's got ever such a strange... steering mechanism that... look, the whole axle goes. It took me an awful lot of time to get used to this on Estancia Sao Carlos. Yeah, it probably is brilliant once you get used to it, but I think we've got everything we need. I really do. We shall tidy the shop up if they are going to allow us to lease a bit of their storage room, and next time we'll get on with the ploughing. I shall load the Hauer stone picker back in because it's very reasonable. I've had it on the old stream farm, and we shall do that. We can't afford to do any... I wanted to tidy that up over there. I suppose we could do a bit of grass. Plant. Right, and that is where we're going to leave it. It's been a very productive first session. Now then, how much popcorn did we get in the end? And is that some of that storage? Now that's the one thing we will do. I am interested, because obviously we've made this popcorn. Let's have a look as well. I didn't see if we are... the productions... it's got no more room. 24 tons. About the same again. We're going to get 3 more pallets of those. Well, actually, they're stacked on top of each other, aren't they, as well? Right, let's do a sell point. We have got this production. Let's just jump over the hedge. Let's have a quick look on the map. Let's have a quick look at the... I would imagine it's productions and selling points. Plain. Market stall. Now then, is it a special one though? Sell everything. Container. Oh, on your farm. So you are supposed to place it on your farm. To sell product. On your farm to sell your products. Okay. But we will do this somewhere else. I want it to be a little bit more reasonable. Although, is that... It does say on your farm, doesn't it? It's not like we're cheating or anything. It's also wasting some of our space. So I think we will indeed. Okay, that's the last job we will do, because it is obviously we've done this. It would be nice for us to sell this. Let's see now if we've got that sell everything. How much that we do sell that for? And I hope that is the right thing to do, because we can't afford. We really can't. If not, I will do some research, because yes. Okay, right, I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to have a quick look myself, and if it's not, then with it saying selling everything, I thought it was everything, but obviously it's not everything. Right, anyway, I shall say I can see you guys and gals, hopefully, next time. Well, I have found it, but I'm not terribly impressed so far. It is, yeah, I found it, and if we look at that first one, it was 1,000 as you saw, and I sold it again, and this one was 100, but this is the right one. It does give you the thing. Unfortunately, it's 200, which is quite terrible. We would have done much better to sell this as corn. So I don't know how the price is, because that is shocking. We are literally going to lose money hand over fist, which I'm quite sure is not really the way it's supposed to go. So one thing I will quickly do is I shall grab the front loader, and yeah, we will move these out the way. In fact, we could probably shove them. A little unrealistic, I know, but at least it will mean they can pop. There we go. Then at least there's space now for the rest, but that is... Oh. Okay. Okay. So... do the same again. Do you think that would be it though? Oh. Okay. I do think that is everything this time. Yes, if that is 200 per 1,000 litres, we are in serious trouble. Okay, that is as much as we can push. Yeah, time will tell. I'm going to have a look at the popcorn because that is quite a lot. Ooh, popcorn. I don't know how much we're supposed to get. Yeah, I should do my homework. Yeah, I really will. And we'll also load the Hauer stone picker in as well, the Hauer pack. So I am going to say goodbye again till next session, and we will get cracking. We will rip this field apart, plough it, and replant with a little planter, which will follow on with a little tractor, following on from the big tractor. Yeah, and we shall we shall make this into a bit of a farmyard as well at some point. We really shall. Yeah, I want this to make it home from home. But anyway, for now, I am going to say goodbye for now. Hello, no, it doesn't show. It might be under the beet basket, so it also, you can switch to collect stones. Right, that's probably in beet stuff then. It does potato. Right, we're going to grab it anyway. I thought just quickly, because I knew I'd got it, so this is the other thing that we're going to buy, and we will keep. I like that lovely orange, it is nice. Right, so then, that is us ready. I'm going to check this, as I said, next time to see if I hope that 200 is really wrong. Now, let's have a look briefly at the production again, see how much storage we've got in there. Still 20 tons. 11,483 outgoing products. Yeah, I'm just seriously not sure. So popcorn is, one popcorn produces 5 boxes, 5 somethings. Right, anyway, we shall see, because yeah, I'm seriously a bit confused as to, I hope, most productions make you double your money at the very least, so I'm certainly hoping after spending 10 grand on the production that we're going to make a bit of money. Anyway, I'm going again. I just thought quickly, so we've got the stone. We can't afford I would love to place the mod, the lime crushing production, because that is amazing, but we can't afford it at the minute. We really are hemorrhaging money. We're down to 48 grand, and yeah, we can continue with our farming lifestyle. We literally have got the means to carry on and on and on, but I don't want to be doing the same old forever. That would be terribly boring for those people watching on. So I'm hoping that between the popcorn, that our business turns a profit. We've got the means to seed, and yeah, we've got everything. We can actually carry this on. That's the main thing. I was worried that we weren't going to actually have enough to do it. Anyway, I am going to say goodbye for now.